I think my favorite part about Democrats hating on every single Trump policy they possibly can is that half of it is Obama's agenda. Cutting government waste and spending, deporting illegal immigrants, and getting out of wars. All things Obama tried to do. And now you don't like it because the orange man is doing it.
Yeah, so trying to compare the way that Obama did things to the way Trump is trying to do things is the perfect evidence that MAGA doesn't have a clue how our government is supposed to work. But yeah, sure, let's go over the three things you mentioned. So the first thing he mentions is cutting government waste and spending, which, yes, that is a goal that Obama had, and it's a goal that Trump says he has. But here's your fundamental difference. Obama did it legally. Obama rallied the support of Congress and passed the Budget Control Act. The passing and signing of the Budget Control Act represents the legal and constitutional way in which presidents are supposed to go about dealing with the budget. Trump, on the other hand, created DOGE, an unconstitutional entity that believes it possesses the power to just go around slashing departments and programs whenever it feels like it. You see the difference now? Unconstitutional, constitutional. All right, next thing. So the next thing he brings up is deporting illegal immigrants. Obama did deport his fair share of illegal immigrants, that's true. But he did so largely through the court system, through removal orders. So every immigrant that was deported had their day in court. They all had due process. Obama did use a fair amount of expedited removal orders, which there are arguments about the due process implications there. But even under an expedited removal order, the person still has the right to claim asylum and then have due process that way. Trump, on the other hand, is trying to use the Alien Enemies Act to just summarily remove whoever he wants. And he's trying to do so without giving the people he's targeting their day in court to prove that they are not a member of whatever group he's trying to target, or without proving himself that the people he's removing are a part of the gang he's trying to target. Therefore, the key difference between the two presidents is Obama allowed people their Fifth Amendment rights. Trump is not allowing people their Fifth Amendment rights. So again, you see the difference. Constitutional, unconstitutional. The last thing he mentions is that they both wanted to end wars. I don't even really know how to argue against that, mainly because it's kind of a stupid point. Obama talked about ending wars, but like, he really didn't. And Trump talks about ending wars, but he really doesn't. When it comes to foreign policy, Obama and Trump both kind of behave in the same kind of way. Both of them are humongous pussies. Arguably, the biggest blemish on Obama's foreign policy record was backing away from his red line and allowing Assad to use chemical weapons in Syria. That was definitely not a good look for him. And Trump is currently, as we speak, on his knees for Vladimir Putin. Also not a good look for him. So ultimately, the whole ending wars point just kind of goes out the window for both of them. Ultimately, the crux of the argument comes down to one president doing things constitutionally, and then the other president doing similar things unconstitutionally. That's the main problem. But for some reason, you guys never want to talk about that point because you either haven't read or can't read the Constitution, so you know you don't really have any legs to stand on.